Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. I'm so excited for today's video because I have something from Chanel. I have some of the pieces of the Chanel Spring Summer 2023 makeup collection. I'm talking about this, you guys. I have the blush, the most awaited Chanel Tweed blush in Fantasie de Chanel, and I have one of the Baume Essentiel in shade Draggy, and I have one of the Coco Baume in shade 930. And where's the eyeshadow? Honey, it's out of stock. I saw the eyeshadow in person. I swatched it on my hand and I love it. Guess what? I forgot to take a picture. Anyway, I will wait until it is available in US. I bought this on one of my layovers going home here in the US. And since I don't have the eyeshadow, guess what? I bought something else. So let's see what's inside. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Margarita. In this channel, I talk about beauty and makeup, luxury, lifestyle, plastic surgery, hello, anything about beauty. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So, let's start. To be honest with you guys, the one that I'm really excited about is this blush, Fantasie de Chanel. Just like last year, I'm one of those who had the highlighter, Camilla highlighter from this collection from last year. And what I did is I made a dedicated video on this highlighter and dig on my collection to find a dupe. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to use this blush and of course the two that I have, the Baume Essentiel and the Coco Baume. And after that, I will make tons of comparisons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes here to use. I will choose which one is the best for this beautiful blush. This is how the box looks like. It has 18 months shelf life and made in Italy. When you open it up, it has the brush inside that I never use. But I appreciate they have it. And of course, the beautiful Chanel Tweed blush. This is how it looks like in studio lighting. You cannot really appreciate the design when you're in front of lights. So I took a video outside where it is 20 something degrees and luckily there's a sun that day that I took the video just for you guys, for you to see how beautiful this Chanel Tweed blush is. The design of this blush is really very good. It's definitely a collector's item. Okay, let's try it on. I will try this Sonia G brush first. Sorry, but I need to ruin the design. Let's see how pigmented it is. Oh wow. It's so beautiful, you guys. This is the first time I'm trying it, and when I swatch it, you can see that it's like a blush with a highlighter. Okay, I'm so excited. I put it on my cheeks right away. I forgot to swatch it. Here's how it looks like on my finger. It really looks like a blush slash highlighter. It's like blush and highlighter in one. And here's the swatches. I'll put more so you will see. From the swatches alone, you can tell that it is illuminating. It's very beautiful. Now you've seen the swatches, let's do the other cheek. I will stick with this brush because this is picking up the product a lot. It's really pretty. It's like you will look like a doll when you wear this. But from the word itself, it really is illuminating. You'll know what I'm trying to say. When it is like this, blush with highlighter in it. It has a tendency to emphasize your imperfections, and this one is so pretty, but since I don't have a perfect skin, I can see my texture. Yes, that's the part that you might consider before buying this, but I like it now. I don't care about my texture. Even though it has a tendency to emphasize your texture, I still love it. And this is how it looks like after one use, so be alarmed. This CC logo and this Tweed design will be gone after so many uses. And now let's go to this Baume Essentiel Draghi in shade Draghi. I don't know. It's French, you know. I'm trying. I cannot pronounce it right. Anyway, this is how the box looks like. It's 18-month shelf life. And again, made in Italy. So just the usual Baume Essentiel. I got like 3 of these already. That's why I did not buy the lavender, okay? They have it in store, but honey, when I swatch it, I look like Tinkerbell. I think that is for younger people, and I'm in my 40s. And this is how it looks like in studio lighting. And of course, you cannot appreciate it in studio lighting, so I took a video again outside the house where there is sun, where you can appreciate it. And now I will swatch it. See? It's very wet looking, just like the other Chanel Baume Essentiel. But I love this because this is like more of peachy pink rather than the other one that is lilac pink that I look like I'm in my teenager days. So we will try this on. The way I want to use it is using my finger, which is not ideal for everyone. You can use your brush, you can use your sponge, whatever you want, but I prefer my finger. And this is, as expected, pretty. It really complements the blush. I will just do the same in the other cheek. I love this Baume Essentiel from Chanel because it really gives you a glassy skin, as if you're really, really glowy and young and healthy. And the reason why I really like to use my finger because I can blend it to the point where it's not sticky anymore, but it still looks glossy and like glass skin. This is really, really very nice. And the last piece of this collection that I got is this Rouge Coco Baume in shade 930. This is the darker one. Again, I will put a picture here how the other looks like. When I swatch it, it's a very, very light peach and pink. And I have a feeling that it won't show up on my lips. So I said, forget it. I will just get the one that will show up, okay? So this is how it looks like, again, in their white packaging. CC logo. This is how it looks like in studio lighting. And this is how it looks like outside the sun. And I will swatch it beside the balm. And this is how it swatches. It looks dark in the bullet, but remember, it's a balm, okay? Bougie balm. And now we will try it on. So I stopped from there. I didn't finish the upper lip, just to let you know that it is like my lips but better. So imagine the lighter one. I can already tell it won't show up on me. It will show up on lighter skin than me. Now we will finish the application. So this is how it looks like, a tinted bougie balm. I like it. So I'm glad that I bought just these 3 and I did not buy the other 2 because I know it won't work for me. And this collection has these 2 liquid lipsticks like this that I did not buy 2. I will just show it again in the picture. because when I swatch it, it almost looks the same from last year, so I skip it. And now let's go to the part where I will compare it to other blushes so we can find a dupe. As we all know, this is the Fantasie de Chanel. And the first one that I think that is very, very close is one of the shades from this Burberry Essential Glow palette in light. This is how it looks like. And the one that is near the shade is the one down here. And it's called Blush Pink. Let's compare. Let's swatch it beside the Chanel and we'll see how close they are. This is the Burberry. It's a little bit darker than Chanel. I will do a second layer of the Chanel. It is really a little bit darker, but you see what I'm trying to say here. It is both have the illuminating factor that it's like a blush and highlighter in one. Because the rest that I have in my collection are, most of them are mattes, but this is the one that is really, really close. The second one that I will compare it with is this Too Faced Golden Hour. This is a new blush from Too Faced. I got 3 shades of this that I haven't filmed yet. This is the box and this is how it looks like. This blush is so cute, you guys. See? It looks like a dessert. Like, I'm hungry. I want some macaroon or whatsoever. I already swatched it so many times on Instagram, so the name is gone. I will swatch it beside these two. Not identical but close, right? And if you cannot get your hands on that Chanel, it might be out of stock before it went live online. Just get this because it's almost the same, okay? This is the side-by-side comparison of the Chanel and Too Faced Golden Hour. The third one that I think is close is this blush from Pat McGrath in shade Cherish. I always keep it in a box because when I bought it, it's the first time they launch it and it has no name on it. And I bought everything. The 9 shades. I have a dedicated video of this on my channel. And this is how Cherish looks like. And I will swatch it. And this is the next one that I will compare to the Chanel. As you can tell, this shade Cherish is a little bit darker, but not too bad. The next one that I think that is close is this Sulwhasoo Radiance Blush in pink. This is the most beautiful blush I ever owned. That's why I barely use it because I don't want to ruin the design. The design of this is Cherry Blossom. It's so pretty. And this is how it looks like. I already ruined the design, but hey, I will swatch it. See how close they look like? It is really like, I think in my opinion, the real dupe for this Chanel. The problem is this is not available anymore because this is limited edition. So if you happen to own this and you will miss out on the Chanel, it's almost the same. This is the side-by-side comparison of Chanel and the Sulwhasoo. Again, it's not French, Japanese. I can't pronounce it again. The next one that I will compare it with is this Tom Ford number 6 Flame. I will just swirl it. I think I'm running out of space now. That's how it looks like, and that blush is expensive. I think it's $80. This is the side-by-side comparison of Tom Ford and Chanel. Tom Ford in shade Ablaze. The next one that I will compare it with is this Estee Lauder limited edition. I think I bought this 2 years ago. If you're like me, hoarder of makeup, won't let go of their expired makeup. Here it is. This is the Bronze Goddess Multi Palette. This is in 3 shades, a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. For me, this is really the nearest one because it has the illuminating factor too. So what I will do is, since I'm running out of space, I will put this Estee Lauder on top of this Chanel, okay? They are almost identical. But the thing is, again, this Estee Lauder is limited edition. I will show it to you side by side. And for the other comparisons, they are all in this Hourglass limited edition palettes. For sure, Hourglass made them individually, so I will just say the shade of the blush that really looks like the Chanel. And since we're running out of space, I erased the 2 shades here from earlier, and I will put these 3. Just to recap, the original Chanel is this second one, okay? The first one is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Multi-Palette. Another shade that I think is a dupe for the Chanel is this Hourglass in this luminous flush shade. By the way, I am wiping my finger every swatches, okay? And I will put it on top of this Estee Lauder. As you can tell, this Hourglass has a little peachiness on it, not pure pink, but the luminosity of it is just almost the same. The next blush that I think is a dupe for this Chanel is this shade. It's called Strobe Blush Vibrant Heat. Swatch it. Hourglass is known for their blushes because it is really one of the best. Again, this is the Chanel and this is the Hourglass. Guys, I have all of these palettes of this Hourglass. So every year I always buy them. And the last one that I think that is near to the Chanel is this last shade here. This one is called Blush Pure Effect. Let's swatch it. They all look pink. Okay, I just straightened it up a little bit because it really is not looking cute anymore. As you can tell, it's not a totally dupe, but there's a lot of blushes out there that has the same shade and has the illuminating factor that this Chanel has. It only means one thing. This Chanel blush is not unique in color, but I still love it because it's definitely a collector's item. Okay, for a recap, this is the Chanel and the rest are the dupes. So you can clearly tell that they almost look the same. Okay, enough for the comparisons. Now we go to the other Chanel that I bought. This is not makeup, okay? This is their new sunglasses. It's not even on the website of Chanel US, but it's so pretty. Let's open it. Ta-da! I love this so much. When I saw it in display, I said, I want that. And this is the case. This is the closer look of the case. It has a chevron pattern with the CC logo. And here's the shades. It's so pretty. It has the pearl on the side. I love it because it matches my Chanel earrings and necklace. So I have photos and videos of me wearing this outside. Of course, you use this under the sun, but and I want to show you why I bought it because it's so pretty. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh yes, I want this. I'll do side view. The other side. Put it here. Okay, you guys, I think that's the end of this video. What do you think of this collection of this Chanel Summer Spring 2023 makeup collection or Chanel Leblanc 2023 makeup collection? I don't know which one. We will know once it comes here in the US. I'm happy with the pieces that I have The only one that I will buy when it comes in here is the eyeshadow. But the blush, even though it's not unique, it's still a collector's item and I love it. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And again, give me a thumbs up. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye!